Technique 1. Using the past perfect tense for flashbacks. Let's start with the past perfect tense, an incredibly useful tool for storytelling. Past perfect helps us move back in time without losing the main timeline of the story, and it's especially useful for sharing backstory or memories without confusing the reader. Example 1. Suppose you're telling a story about a character who suddenly becomes famous. To hint at her long-standing passion for her craft, you might say, she had always dreamed of performing on stage. Using had dreamed gives us insight into her past, showing this dream isn't new, but something she's cherished for years. Example 2. Another scenario could be, he had never seen snow until that winter. Here, had never seen not only gives us a fact about his life, but adds a bit of mystery. Why hadn't he seen snow before? It could reveal something about his background or where he's from. Using past perfect like this creates layers in your story, letting readers peek into a character's past while staying connected to the current plot. Technique 2. Creating suspense with short, simple sentences. Short sentences are a powerful way to build suspense, especially in intense or action-filled scenes. When you keep sentences brief, each thought lands hard, creating a sense of urgency or mystery. This works because it mirrors the way our minds process information in tense moments, quickly, one thought at a time. Example 1. Imagine a scary moment where a character hears something unexpected in their house. You might write, the lights flickered. She froze. Silence. Each sentence is short, making readers feel every heartbeat, every pause. They're right there in that tense moment with her. Example 2. Or think about an action scene. He ran. Faster than ever. Feet pounding on the ground. The short sentences mirror the rhythm of the running, making readers feel the speed and urgency. Short, direct sentences force readers to pause at each detail, letting the suspense build. In moments where you want to create intensity, using simple, quick sentences is a perfect choice. Technique 3. Emphasizing emotion with repetition. Repetition is a great storytelling tool that uses grammar to emphasize key emotions or themes. By repeating words or phrases, you can create rhythm, add weight to ideas, and make emotions stand out. It's a way to let the reader feel the significance of a moment or concept. Example 1. Think of a scene where a character is feeling a deep sense of loneliness. You might say, he was alone, completely, utterly alone. The repetition of alone reinforces that feeling and makes it more powerful. It's almost like the loneliness echoes in the reader's mind. Example 2. Repetition can also work in dialogue. Suppose a character is panicking. They might say, I don't know. I don't know what to do. Repeating the phrase adds urgency and makes their fear more real. Repetition makes certain ideas memorable by allowing readers to linger on those words. It's a technique that subtly yet strongly makes emotions resonate. Technique 4. Adding detail with descriptive adjectives and adverbs. Adjectives and adverbs are the paintbrushes of storytelling. By carefully choosing these descriptors, you can paint vivid pictures in the minds of your readers, giving life to characters, settings, and actions. Adding detail through adjectives and adverbs helps readers to see, feel, and experience the story. Example 1. Instead of saying, "She walked into the forest," you could add adjectives to say, "She walked into the dark, misty forest." Now the forest isn't just any forest. It's mysterious, maybe even a little dangerous. The words dark and misty set a mood, adding suspense to the scene. Example 2. Or if you say, "He spoke quickly," it gives a sense of urgency. But if you say, "He spoke frantically," the adverb frantically adds emotional depth, showing that he's anxious or afraid. Adding the right adjectives and adverbs allows readers to feel the environment or emotions more vividly, helping them become immersed in the world of the story. Technique 5. Using dialogue for realism and character development. Finally, let's talk about dialogue. Dialogue is a fantastic way to give your characters unique voices and make the story feel real. When characters speak naturally, with contractions, slang, and even incomplete sentences, it brings out their personality and background. Dialogue also reflects how people actually communicate, making characters relatable. Example 1. A formal sentence like, "I am going to the store. Would you like to come?" can feel stiff. But if the character says, "I'm heading to the store. Wanna come?" it feels casual and friendly, giving us a sense of who they are. Example 2. Dialogue can also reveal a character's emotions or mindset. Instead of a character saying, "I am not afraid," they might say, "I'm not scared, not one bit." That extra phrase, "not one bit," adds emphasis and lets us feel their determination, or maybe even their attempt to convince themselves. Allowing dialogue to break some grammar rules adds realism and depth to characters, making readers feel like they're overhearing a real conversation rather than reading a line of text. And that's how grammar can bring stories to life. From creating suspense with short sentences to adding depth with past perfect and repetition, these techniques show that grammar isn't just about rules. It's about making an impact. So the next time you're telling or writing a story, try using some of these techniques to connect more deeply with your audience. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share it with anyone who loves storytelling. And drop a comment below with your favorite storytelling technique. I'd love to hear from you. See you in the next video.